Somebody had a fire. What a pile of junk. Metal. At the siding, the rail yard. Oh, you get to see all the good stuff. 25 South. Country roads.
The stated goal of this work.
Local yokel. Yeah. Them guys still following me, huh? Yep. Up the mountain at 5 miles an hour if we're lucky. Traffic jam. Too many 18-wheelers.
Until we can demonstrate that this is cost-effective,
oh well.
it won't be a mainstream
We haven't gotten very far.
We're targeting a sync program financially.
Yep.
Right now, many providers doing this
Navigate to recent destination. Knoxville, Tennessee, 140 miles.
Doctors and researchers in
What do we got?
State, San Diego,
125 miles. Wow, that's
they believe will take the guesswork
10 miles an hour.
and lead to the right matches.
5 miles an hour.
That encourages Dr. Clements.
Right lane ends, better merge. Just saw a bunch of old cars and trucks, 40s, 50s, 60s stuff on the side of the road, buried in the trees. Should have made a video. Oh well. There was a Chrysler Imperial, maybe a 72, a smashed school bus. Just down the hill, can't see it, out of sight.
So someone who's high risk today, their depression gets better and they start taking their medication.
Up the hills, down the hills, up the hills, down the hills. Good old limestone makes the well water rich in calcium for the horsies. Got a long road down with lots of good traffic all the way to the bottom. Yeah, yikes. Love those rumble strips. Keep something straight and narrow. Beautiful, right on the side of a gully. Old barn. It's an Appalachian project. An organized religion. Everybody has their own. What do we got here for traffic? Oh yeah, we're not going anywhere. Nowhere to go. Traffic. Like I said, you get to see the sights. The home of Renfrew Valley Barn Dance, Real Country Music, the Kentucky Hall of Fame. Old log cabins, tin roofs, show tickets, information. Yep. Kentucky Bluegrass, Country Music Hall of Fame. And things are picking up. All of a sudden the traffic opened up. I just pulled over on the side of the road to put a drop of brake fluid in. Gotta let it leak as long as I keep the port covered. Suburban. Rumble, rumble. Yeah, we got a traffic light somewhere and it holds things up. Backs things up. Time to get on I-75. Mount Vernon. Log truck. Old logs. Rumble, rumble. Yahoo! Yahoo Central. That's where we are. We're in Kentucky. Lexington that way. Knoxville that way. I-75 south, and how's things moving on the interstate right up there? Yahoo! Did we miss any traffic? Who knows? I sure hope so. Oh yeah, I got a brake pedal again. Nice, firm brake pedal. Love it. Hang a left, get back on the interstate. Life is good. In a Corvair convertible. Getting 20 miles per gallon and hoping for an engine rebuild. At least one cylinder. Boy, that back one by the oil cooler, number 2 I think it is. Yeah, we missed all the traffic or something. Back on the interstate, Kentucky limestone. Good for the horses. Here we go. Where's that shifted overdrive? No overdrive. Beautiful countryside. Up and down the mountains. Valleys and hills and dales. The trees are bright green, healthy. Rocks. Sun setting behind the mountains. We'll be getting in 9 o'clock. An hour lost in traffic. Oh well, we'll never get it back. Kentucky. Another town by the highway. legs. Another 80 miles to go, I think, and I'm down to the bottom of this sludge. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Just put some oil in, let's see what we got. Yep, down a quart. Yippers! Luckily we stopped, otherwise I'd burn this motor out. She runs great. Goes up and down the mountains. Had it up to 75 miles an hour. Whatever that is in kilometers. 120. Another one bites the dust. Empty. Another one gone, another one. Another one bites the dust. No, still low half a quart. Fill her up. Oh, here's a full one. LT1 Caprice wagon. Rev that baby up. Vroom. Whoop, just dumped half of it on the engine. It'll rust proof it. Thank goodness for used oil. Oh yeah, here it goes. Nice black diesel oil. Used. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we're full. Tractor trailers, all you see in here, all the junk getting taken to market. Oh. What you got in the trunk?
You notice this is air conditioned.
Oh, an engine. Cool beans.
In the front, I have a spare in the back, right?
There's a 59 comic strip in the New York Times, shows a bunch of guys looking in the back with their jaws dropped, a bunch of guys looking in the front. What the heck's going on?
My favorite stories is this one guy at the club after the first, we're going to a convention. After the first convention, he was going home and he was going across the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And he had a 65 turbo convertible. And he was just tooling along 70 miles an hour, which is the speed limit that then. And this Mustang, old jacked up, hopped up thing, went sailing past him like he was standing still. I'm gonna have some fun with this guy. So he waited till he was way up there, and then he stood on it. And he blew past that Mustang like it was standing still. Wow. And then later on, he just buried the guy in his rearview mirror. Wow. And so later on, he decided, well, he'd pull off and get something to eat. So he pulled off at this one restaurant at the bottom of the exit ramp. He was just locking up his car, and here comes this Mustang trundling down the exit ramp. And he saw the Corvair there, and so he whipped in real quick and jumped out. And what do you got in there, a V8 or something? No. He lifted the lid, and the guy's jaw hit the ground. Oh, yeah? Wow. Blown off by a 6-cylinder. Wow.
Well, it's the extra 6-cylinder in the back.
V6, right?
What?
Flat.
That's flat 6.
Flat 6.
Flat.
Yeah, 6.
Horizontally opposed.
Cool beans.
Yeah, well, VW now.
Crank that baby up. LT1 Caprice wagon. Yahoo! I've got one of those.
I got MGB.